Day 3. I almost didn't make it. I fell asleep in the chair, y'all. This is the realities of doing this every single day, but we're gonna persevere. Hey, y'all. This is Rue, aka Amaru. Those who know, don't know. Look it up. Look up who Amaru is. So day 3, what are we talking about? YouTube is monetizing new creators within 30 days. In the first video, I talked about different tools and techniques. The second video, I told you about getting over perfectionism. And in the third video, we're gonna talk about making sure you maintain rest, making sure you don't overdo it, making sure you're not dragging it, making sure you make this experience fun, and make sure you actually build community. So I'm gonna talk about building community with people. It's hard because humans are weird, but you know, community doesn't always exist to be just humans. We have mythical creatures. We have trees that you hug. Seriously, go hug a tree. I know that sounds weird, but I really don't care because it's weird that you don't hug a tree. Like, you should be thanking the trees that you have oxygen. Without the trees, you would not have oxygen. I don't think you heard me. Without the trees, you would not have oxygen. Okay? All right. I'm glad we got that. All right. And also, part of your community could be dogs. It could be the raccoon that gets out the things that you don't want to see. It could be, I ain't gonna say that. I don't like those things, they're weird. It could be the tarantulas. I like tarantulas. They freak me out, but they're just big fuzzy spiders and they be chilling. I love butterflies, you know, they tell you things. Dragonflies, these very cute fuzzy moths. Garden snakes, that means your garden is very fertile. Birds, crows, I love them. They make me laugh when you give them treats and enough treats, and they bring you more green, you give them more treats, and the more treats you bring them, the more gifts you might get back. I used to feed them pistachios, unsalted. They like pistachios. They like peanuts. They like crickets. Give them treats. And also, when it comes to humans, with YouTube, build with the other YouTube creators who are also building the brand too. The brand is you. Don't go too far away from who you are to be on this channel. You don't have to fully go into your life yet. You give little bits and pieces, but don't give everything. Remember, y'all, this is my music channel as well. I do have music. I produce it. I engineer it. I'm the songwriter. I'm the singer. I'm the artist. Why should you care? Because, baby, music is hard. I've been at this jump for 10 years. I almost gave up, but I didn't. The song people are hearing now called Crash Out, I wrote 2 years ago. And I finally got the courage to be seen. That takes a lot of bravery to show a side of my soul that most don't get to see, which is how it is on YouTube. You're getting to get people to get to know who you are. Like I mentioned in the second video and the first video, what is your why? Why are you building this YouTube channel? For me, I'm building it because, one, I understand that being a YouTube content creator, a producer of creativity, is source wills. Not only are you connected to the source that creates everything, your will is conscious creation connected to source in harmony of producing something that is very intentional and it means something to you. Why does it mean something to you? Well, it means something to you because it gets you out of bed when you're sad. It's the, oh, I can't think of the word, the ikigai of something you're good at, something you're passionate about, and something that could potentially make you money. And everyone's like, it's not all about money. Yes, it is. Let's be real. Who wants to keep going to opportunities that are out of alignment with source, that have nothing to do with their intentional creation, their conscious creation, that they regret going to? That kind of kills you inside slowly. We don't do that anymore. Let's stop doing that. Let's start doing things that bring us life, that rejuvenates us, that excites us about getting up. Like, I was excited to do this. I was so excited after my bartender shift today that I was like, I'm going to record. And then I see y'all comments. Thank you. I love y'all. And I also subscribe to your channels. And I see y'all ain't posted yet. I'm going to need you to start posting. Looking at you. Yes, I'm looking at you right there on the screen. And if you ain't looking at the screen, wherever you are, brushing your teeth, flossing, cooking, yeah, you hear me. Where's that video? Start getting serious. You'd be surprised what could happen in a day, 3 days, a week, 2 years. Hey, I've been at this thing for a minute. I didn't know what I was doing. Do we ever? No. That's the fun of it. That's the beauty of it. But baby, let me tell you something. We're going to do this together. All right? So, I'm about to talk about this term called CRM. What is CRM? I honestly don't know. Give me a second. Let me look it up. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. It's what people in sales and all these digital marketing courses and all these regurgitations basically saying it's improving customer relations, enhancing customer service, and driving sales growth. For me, CRM is collecting emails and getting to know people. And soon I'll be able to get the option of knowing your birthday, so I can send you cool things. Like, I can send you jingles of saying happy birthday. That's the type of community I want to build. Like, you're a real person and I care. You're not just a number. You're not just a dollar sign. You are an actual person. Like, one day I would love to meet some of the people that are subscribed to me, and you get to come to my concert, or I get to be my fully authentic self. I get to sing, I get to cry, I get to yell, I get to rage, I get to rap, and I get to share a part of myself that I'm passionate about. That's truly me, raw, unfiltered, no auto-tune. I don't use auto-tune, by the way. That is all my voice. I enjoy karaoke very much. I honestly use karaoke as a means to practice performing live. I used to do it a lot when I lived in Ghana. And somehow when I got to LA, I got back into my head because I was like, oh, it's LA. I have to do so much stuff. Yes, I used to live in Los Angeles. I lived in Los Angeles for 3 years. I lived in North Hollywood for 2. Oh, wait, no, that's not true. 3. Wow, I really did that. I did that, y'all. I went to LA with $200. I thought I was going to stay with my piano teacher, my childhood piano teacher. She flipped the script and was like, oh, it's going to cost all this amounts of money for a shared room without my own bathroom, and for the same price in a safer neighborhood. I got my own apartment that I didn't even apply for, that God. When I say God, I'm not talking about the demagogue. I am talking about the creator, the supreme creator of the universe, Oludumare. You know, I almost said a name. Okay. Creator, creatator, nature, the supreme ruler of the universe. Found me this apartment that I did not apply to. It was like, hey, if you're interested, come up. I was like, okay. It had everything that I needed. It was big enough just for me. It had a small little kitchenette. It didn't come with a fridge. That's something I learned in LA. Sometimes things don't come with a fridge or central air and heat. I'm grateful mine came with 2 air conditions. No, it didn't. Mine came with 1 air condition. I ended up having to buy a refrigerator. And honestly, the water was included because, you don't want to drink the tap water in Los Angeles. The water used to be good, but some of the pipes are very old, being earthquakes and stuff. And also, there's been monopoly of these 2 people who bought the water, which is a long story why some of the fires are hard to put out because they're not getting their natural source of water that they've always had, and they got bought by like 2 old white people, unfortunately. No shade to the white folks out there. I love y'all. And sometimes some of y'all people be really messed up. Anywho, moving on. CRM is about building relationships, building authentic community. And everyone who signs up, the link will be below in the description, along with tools for you to continue in this journey with me and build your content and grow as a young, new, and not just saying young, everybody's young. It doesn't matter how old you think you are. You're so young, you're alive, all right? The new YouTube content creators, we're all getting monetized in 30 days. It's already happened. You know what that feels like? Weight is lifted off your shoulders. Strangers you've never met is supporting you. You get to build with these people. You're in the Discord. Y'all are growing together, networking, net warming. I like net warming, where you're actually building genuine relationships with people and growing. You're trading services so you each can grow, and you're thriving, doing the things that you love on your own path, and you get to document it. And for all those who want to know, how do you back up your YouTube videos? Repurpose IO. Link is also in the description. Just from the link, you can put it in other places, and you can upload it to your own video server, like Google Drive. That's free. You want to get more technical, get you a hardware hard drive, like a Lacey. And there was this other one I can't remember. I found out about it's more sturdy, but hard drives are very great ways to back up your information. Like, for example, my laptop crashed. I'm like, I don't remember none of the passwords, so I'm just gonna have to figure that part out. Please write down your passwords. Don't be like me and change them every week and forget to save them. That's the one thing I forgot to say. However, all of my art, everything, documents backed up on my 2 terabytes of a hard drive. Very grateful. All right. So we just talked about CRM, which is customer relationship management. And the different types that you can use will be Mailchimp. I have Mailchimp. I've used it from my Bandcamp, from my YouTube, from my NFT holders. And recently I started using HubSpot. I like HubSpot. It's just very seamless and easy to use. Sometimes I feel like, as people who are perfectionists and artists, sometimes we get into the how does it supposed to look? And right now I had to give myself a brain break from that and just utilize HubSpot because of how simple it is, and the fact that if I want to start being extra about my design, it's gonna cost me. So this is teaching me how to genuinely just focus on the relationships I'm building instead of how it looks. Sometimes I feel like growing up in the States and living in LA, growing up all these big cities. I'm from Memphis, by the way. Orange Mound to be exact. Very historical. Very, very cutesy. Not so demure, but classy. when it was and still is. I come from the old school elders. My grandmother was born in 1923. I knew her for 98 years of her life, and I'm very grateful for that. So I'm full of a wealth of knowledge as well, and I'm grateful. And basically, I'm saying all this to say, get beyond the perfectionism and utilize sources that make it easy for you. And also, I like HubSpot specifically opposed to Mailchimp because I get notifications quickly than I did when I use Mailchimp. I'm gonna actually converting everything to HubSpot right now. I already had a Discord built. It's been built for about 2 years now. I've been working on a lot of stuff in the background, and I'm grateful how it's all coming to place. It's like all falling into place. I had a lot of healing to do, and I'm very grateful that, okay, it took me a lot to get here. There are things happening that I'm not going to talk about because real life be happening, y'all. And wait, why is it saying 16? Oh, 16 minutes. Ooh, I got 4 minutes left. Okay, great. Remember, if you haven't watched my first video, go back and watch it. Watch the second one. And for this one, just remember 20 minutes. Don't go over that. You can a little bit, but keep it 20 minutes. I personally, as a podcaster, like 15 minutes. I am doing a whole full 20 minutes each episode. So this episode is just talking about, again, building CRM, which is customer relationship management. And it's more so about improving customer relations, but instead of saying customer relations outside of sales and jargon, I'm saying improving relationships with subscribers, with community, and generally building genuine relationships. So let's say, hey, I'm in this country, I'm gonna just throw one out there. Let's say, hey, I'm visiting Spain, and I would like to meet my subscribers in Spain. Anybody in Spain want to meet up for lunch and meet me in person, talk music and stuff? Or let's say, hey, I'm in Seoul, Korea. Want me to perform at your bar or your coffee shop? Or hey, I'm rolling through New Zealand today. Anybody got a couch or a spare room? And in exchange, I can help you with your YouTube channel. I'll cook you a vegan meal, and I'll talk to you about one of the songs that I've written. Those are different things you could do to build genuine relationships with people. Excuse me, y'all. My nose itching because it got a little dry here because of heat. I like to usually keep it at 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I am understanding the metric system. I do know the metric system. I actually like measuring in milliliters when it comes to cocktails sometimes. And grams. Grams is really great. Grams all around. But yes, these are just ways that you can build. So I mentioned a lot of words. CRM. HubSpot is a good CRM for email marketing, but I like to say email building relationships. HubSpot is also free, but it's helpful for the people who are perfectionists and you need to simplify everything right now. Just focus on building relationships and growing that list. And what else? My bad, I'm having a brain fart. You can build your design in Canva, by the way. Link will also be in the description. And there's a whole bunch of other ones, but personally, HubSpot comes to mind. And also, you can start building on Substack as well and building people and getting them excited to go on this journey with you on YouTube. So this is day 3 where I'm just talking about relationships and building trust and really getting to know the people behind the screen. Thank you so much. Subscribe, like, share, and comment that you're also a new creator, and I will also subscribe to you and actively engage. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Thank you. And Ruth says, see you later.